Alright guys, we're going to do my very first oil change on the Maverick. It's raining outside, so figure it's a good time to do this. Cut the grass yesterday and I now have 10.1 hours. Pulling it back down into the shed here. Supposed to do your first oil change at 10 hours for your break-in. Just looking out over the hillside. They're out early today. Early lunch. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon or something. The phone isn't focusing on them too well. But anyways, back to work. There's probably a bunch out there. Oh yeah, they're all walking out now. All walking out of the woods. I get distracted. There's another one. It's hard to focus on, but yeah, you can kind of see. I'm trotting out there. There's the other one on the far left, right there. There's probably a couple more that are down there underneath the leaves of the trees and stuff. Okay, anyways. Let's get some stuff done. So, this is the drain. Super easy to get to. This is on the Kohler 747 right here. The oil filter is right there. They did not have a black one in stock at Rural King, which is just like the cheap one. This is the premium oil filter for it right here. You know, it takes 10W30, supposed to be 2 quarts of that. So I got some full synthetic. The Kohler oil was like $11 a quart. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can buy this for $5 a quart, so it just doesn't have Kohler name on it. Let's see if these will do the trick. I don't really want to have to get out my set of wrenches if I don't have to. God dang. Well, I have that thing snugged up in there. Jeez. Let's see if I can do this without making a big mess. Guess it's not too bad. Not too bad of a mess. Looking down in the plug. Oil's still really clean, but they say 10 hours for your first oil change, so that's what I'm doing. Really clean oil though. Let that drain. Alright, so I tried to untwist this just real quick, barehanded, and of course somebody put it on with a torque gun, torque wrench or something. Big old breaker bar, so I got gloves on to see if I can get this off by hand. And it does not look like it. Oh, Jesus. Never fails. Biggest set I got on me right now. Just moved here a couple months ago and pretty much all of my tools are in storage still. So let's try our luck. Lord have mercy. And I still have only got to go to turn about 1/4 of an inch. The heat shield's right next to it too, so I can't get my hand in there. Oh my God. There's no reason for that. Dude. I just want to smack people, man. It looks like it's done draining, I think. Yep, just a few little drips. Ooh, fancy. A little cap. A little bit of oil in it. Just a little bit. Okay, that was way more than a little bit. Alright, that's on there. Of course, let it drop in the gravel so you can get a bit of dirt on it. Okay. Time to clean up a little bit up top around the oil filter. Alright, another thing I always do is write the date and the hours on your oil filter or air filter. Always want to do this. Sometimes I'll scratch it into it instead of using a magic marker or a Sharpie because it can be wiped off. Now this is my machine, so Sharpie is fine, but when I do it for other people's vehicles or I'm maintaining equipment for a company, I usually will scratch it into the oil filter so that way it can't be wiped off, and I put my initials on it so that way you can keep track of it, and if someone comes behind you, says something different, you know, you never know with people. So it's just a little bit of insurance. Quick and easy, right on the back side of the filter. Got a funnel. Let's make sure, wipe it out and look down it. Usually spray a rag, do some brake clean. And push it down the funnel. Use the dipstick. Push it out. Just acts like a nice little squeegee. Twist it. And you get a nice clean funnel. This only calls for 2 quarts of oil. So we're going to put 6 in it. Make it overflow out the intake. Just kidding. This one you can measure on the side of the container, so that's nice. What we're gonna do a little less than 2, and then check it. Do not overfill. And so it has these holes on your dipstick there, so once the oil gets in the hole, which I've already looked and I know I'm good, but that way if it's just touching the dipstick, it's not considered full. But if you cover that hole right there, you're not gonna be able to see it, but and you know you've got enough depth of oil there. Like I was saying earlier, you can also do this when you're done to clean out all the oil in your dipstick, in your funnel, by using your dipstick as a squeegee. So it's going to push it all down there. It's going to take all the residual off, so it also keeps the filter from getting dirty and all your dirt or dust that may be flying around your shop getting stuck in there. So now it's pretty clean. Wipe that area down because I had a little bit of oil that had come off a oil filter. Get up here, pull your choke, make sure your e-brake is up, and start it. That's it. Pretty simple. Maybe took me 20 minutes. Most of the time was finding stuff and trying to get the stuck oil filter off. Other than that, maybe 10 or 12 minute job.